This is an extract from The Life Inside a Radio by me, Daniel J. Hardwick. The Wave Shack on Hollowstone Road had been around for as long as anyone could remember. No living memory could recall when it first became a radio studio or what it was before. Pictures show that, at least on the outside, it hadn't changed much in the years since either. No, other than a lick of paint and the odd renovation, it remained a familiar and often comforting permanent shape of the low-lying Hollowstone Road landscape. Other businesses had opened, thrived and fallen, but the Wave Shack remained, timeless in its necessity and almost stubborn next to the more modern buildings that it had continually outlived. The owner was affectionately known as Old Bill. Though nobody could guess just how old, he was always an instantly recognisable figure in the surrounding area. Well, his voice was. He ran the studio himself and thus was the stalwart presenter of the Orange Wave Shack radio channel, or the OWRC. These days, though people could be forgiven for neglecting their radios, he was still just as well known. He lived where he worked, above the shop in a small one-room apartment. His routine was like clockwork, between the sun rising and setting each and every day, starting from the minute he began his broadcast at 7 a.m. on the dot every morning, right down to the time he arrived in the Red Road Tavern for a solitary and singular pint of ale, reading the newspaper before retiring for the evening. If someone knew Bill's last name, it had long since been retired from use in idle chat. He didn't have close friends nor any family as far as anyone was aware, though he was once married. Locals would often exchange pleasantries with him, but he was rarely seen to be holding a conversation for very long.
There was another violent incident last night on the corner of Haywood Avenue. People are advised to avoid the area until further notice.
The majority of the local community anyway. Such was the deficit of its social calendar